Good day everyone. Today we will talk about our Republic Act that was published on 23rd of May, year 2016, and it was written by Communications Secretary Benigno Aquino Jr. and it is signed by President Benigno Aquino. The Republic Act number 10844. So ano nga ba ang Republic Act na ito? It is also known as the Department of Information and Communications Technology Act of 2015. So it means the DICT created the Department of Information and Communications Technology, and it is mandated to be the primary policy, planning, coordinating, implementing, and administrative agency of the executive branch of the Philippine government. And it is also tasked to plan, develop, and promote the National Information and Communications Technology Development Agenda. And most of us don't know the significance of it, but later on, we will discuss its purpose as well as the projects and program that the DICT has done for the time being. You will also get to know its contributions to our economy. So let's begin.
Nilagdaanan ng Pangulo Aquino ang Republic Act 10844 na lumilikha naman sa Department of Information and Communications Technology o DICT. Sa ayon sa batas, ang DICT ay pamumunuan ng isang secretary kasama ang 3 undersecretaries at 4 na assistant secretaries. Nakapaloob din sa batas na ang secretary, undersecretary at assistant secretaries ay dapat na may 7 taong kakayahan at expertise sa Information and Communications Technology, Information Technology Service Management, Information Security Management, Cybersecurity, Data Privacy, E-commerce o Human Capital Development sa ICT sector. Kasunod ng nasabing bagong batas, ilang ahensya ang nabuwag na at ililipat sa DITC o DICT gaya ng Information and Telecommunications Technology Office o ICTO, ang National Computer Center o NCC, National Computer Institute o NCI, Telecommunications Office o TELOF, National Telecommunications Training Institute o NTTI at lahat ng operating units ng Department of Transportation and Communications o DOTC na may kinalaman sa komunikasyon.
RA 10844, an act of creating the Department of Information and Communications Technology, defining its power and functions, appropriating funds therefore, and for other purposes.
What and who are the beneficiaries of the law?
This law primarily benefits the following. First, it's the telecommunication company. Since this law was implemented, many telecommunication companies can easily address their concerns regarding some issues they face. Aside from that, this department will help every company to promote and develop innovation. The second one is the business owners. Since we are in a technology innovation era, many businesses choose to sell and transact online because it is more convenient and easy to access. This department will help everyone to ensure the proper and quality ICT services for the improvement of online services and to attract more investors. And lastly, the citizens itself. Through this new department, people can have easy access to the ICT trends and developments. Also, people can address their concerns easily in this new department. DICT strengthens cybersecurity and make Filipinos and the Philippines as a whole more competitive.
Section 4 and Section 5 of RA 10844.
The next thing that I'm going to discuss is the Section 4 and the Section 5 of RA 10844. Section 4 mainly discusses the creation of the said law as an official government department, namely Department of Information and Communication Technology. Meanwhile, in Section 5, it refers to the mandate of the said law. It includes that this department should be the one who will lead the planning, coordinating, implementing, the one who manage, develop, and promote the development of ICT industry in our country.
Section 2 Declaration of Policies of the State.
Now let us discuss Section 2 of RA 10844. It is the Declaration of Policies of the State. Under Section 2, we will see the importance of RA 10844 and recognize the vital role of ICT for the development of our nation. It promotes the use of ICT for the improvement of public services such as education, public health and safety, revenue generation, and socio-civic purposes. It also promotes digital literacy, ICT expertise, and knowledge building among citizens, wherein they will have the ability to find, evaluate, and communicate information through typing and other media on various digital platforms. On the other hand, it also promotes or ensures our security, and under Section 2, letter B, C, L, and M, tell that the information and communication technology or ICT ensures universal access to the quality, affordable, reliable, and secure IT services. That means we don't have to worry about expensive and inadequate ID services. In addition, it also ensures the right of individuals to privacy and confidentiality of their personal information, including information assets of the government, individuals, and businesses.
Section 6. Powers and Function.
Good day everyone, my name is Dexter Sulit, and today we will talk about more the Section 6 of Republic Act 10844 or the Department of Information and Communications Technology Act of 2015, which is the powers and functions of this act. Under of this section, the department shall exercise the following powers and functions, which is categorized by the policy and planning. Second, improvised public access. Third, resource sharing and capacity building. And last is the consumer protection and industry development. Under of this policy and planning, it will formulate, recommend, and implement national policies, plans, programs, and guidelines that will promote the development and use of ICT. Also, it will provide an integrated framework in order to optimize all government ICT resources and networks for the identification and prioritization of all e-government systems and applications. Next, under of the improved public access, it is all about to establish a free internet service that can be accessed in government offices and public areas using the most cost-effective telecommunications technology through partnerships with private service providers as may be necessary. The third one is the resource sharing and capacity building, which talks about the ensuring of the development and protection of integrated government ICT infrastructures and designs. Also, to develop programs that will enhance the career advancement opportunities of ICT workers in government. And last but not the least is the consumer protection and industry development, which talks about to ensure and protect the rights and welfare of consumers and business users to privacy, security, and confidentiality in matters relating to ICT. Also, to promote strategic partnerships and alliances between among and local international ICT research and development, educational and training institutions to speed up industry growth and enhance competitiveness of Philippine workers, firms, and small and medium enterprises in the global markets for ICT.
Effects and benefits of the law.
The importance of being able to connect to the internet is becoming a necessity as information and communication have been shifting to a more digital medium. Likewise, it is also important to know what are the effects or benefits to the society of the Republic Act 10844. The most significant benefit of the Act is the advancement of the ICT or the Informations and Communications Technology in the Philippines. Next one, the Republic Act mandates the ICT to improve public access to the internet through measures such as free internet service in government offices and public places using the most cost-effective telecommunications technology. Third, DICT functions include resource sharing and capacity building to harmonize and coordinate all the national ICT plans as well as the consumer protection and industry development. Next is the development of the National Broadband Plan to accelerate and deployment of fiber optic and wireless technologies to improve internet speed. Next, provision of Wi-Fi access at no charge in selected public places including parks, plazas, public libraries, schools, government hospitals, train stations, airports, and seaports. Also, it formulates initiatives and policies to develop and promote ICT education. Next benefit is that a DICT will improve e-governance, raise broadband quality, strengthen cybersecurity, and make Filipinos in the Philippines as a whole more competitive. It will give communities access to information, communication technology, government services, non-formal education skills training, and business opportunities, and so on. This act could be the answer to avoid vote rigging during national elections since the counting and submission of votes will be digitalized. It will be very beneficial to those who risk their lives transporting ballot boxes to its rightful destination. This Republic Act would also answer the clamor of government agency that is focused on ICT matters, including internet speed and online or electronic related crimes. Next, it could possibly pave the way for easy government transactions, including transfer of records and requests for documents. And last but not the least, it can attract more investment and opportunities. There's a lot more benefits in this Republic Act, and not only the society, but also in other aspects like economic growth. Technologies are endless, like what Semenov said in 2005. He said that ICTs will continue to be significant part of our future as it connects itself to more and more part of our lives. It will continually evolve and change because as consumers, we all like choice. We like to use ICT for personal growth, creativity, joy, consumption, and wealth.
Summary.
Department of Information and Communication Technology, or DITC, is a statute that advances, innovates, and empowers the nation's use of technology. The law mainly focuses on the areas of first, nation building through ICT, second, safeguarding of information, and lastly, advancement of ICT in the Philippines. Along with the current administration's ICT agenda, the DICT will prioritize the following. Number 1, development of a national broadband plan to accelerate the deployment of fiber optical cables and wireless technologies to improve internet speed. Number 2, provision of Wi-Fi access at no charge in selected areas, places including parks, plazas, public libraries, schools, government hospitals, train stations, airports, and seaports. And lastly, development of national ICT portal.